Hey everyone, it's Mike from Orderflows and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you some of the tools. I'm going to talk about value areas in the order flow and how you could use them in your trading. And, we're living in some pretty volatile times. Every other day it's trade tariffs on, tariffs off, or something else going on economically. A lot of data comes out fast and furious. There's a lot of talk about what the Fed's going to do or not going to do. Crypto's crashing, or all sorts of stuff, and it spills over into these markets, into the futures markets. Like the equities. That causes a lot of volatility, and people always ask me, how can you trade these markets that have all that volatility? Well, one, it says pick a different market, but if you're insistent on trading equity indices during these volatile times, I'm going to show you a tool that could help you in your trading, and just show you what I'm referring to really quick. You see, this is just a simple 1-minute chart in the S&Ps, and today, since the cash opened, we made a low, rallied back up, not to our highs, but a nice, it doesn't look like much, but this is a move from 56 all the way up to above 5,600. That's a 50-point move. And then from this cash high from 5603 down to they're trading down at 40 right now. So it's a 50-point move up, 60-point move down. Like it or not, there's just a lot of movement in this market, which can stress out a lot of traders. And I want to show you a tool that we've developed to help traders understand what's going on in the markets. Now, if you're enjoying my content, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, so whenever I post a new video, you'll be notified of it. All right. So the tool that I'm talking about is the value area tool. Now, I'm not going to make this video a whole discussion on why you should use value areas, why not. Value areas is a market profile concept. It's where 70% of the volume appears. And normally traders, market profile traders, will look at the profile in the value area for the day, but they also combine periods, right? Sometimes they look at the profile for a week. What we're doing with order flow is we're looking at it on a much smaller scale. We're looking at it on a bar by bar basis. Okay, so what you want to do is you go down here, you enable value area, right? So you just tick this button that says value area and hit apply. Okay, so it's going to draw the value area in the bars, right? Which is the area within the bar where 70% of the volume traded. People will say, well, hey, isn't that, very small, very granular? Well, yeah, it is. And if I'm trading on a very short-term basis, I want to know where the value is. Where are we trading at value, away from value? Are we going sideways, etc.? And there's, things that you can take away from looking at the value areas. Let me just make this crosshairs a little bit bigger here, so it's a little easier to see where my cursor is. Make that 3 here. Okay. Alrighty. So, one of the ways that you're going to look at value is, how, is it going sideways? Because, sometimes you see a lot of bars where value areas are overlapping. That's a sign of sideways markets. But there's going to be times where the market starts moving away from value. Okay, so similar to point of control, right, where every bar has a value area, because every bar is going to have value, volume that traded. Point of control is the singular price level in the bar where the most volume traded, whereas a value area is the area in the bar where the most volume or 70% of the volume traded. Now, depending on how volume is distributed throughout the bar, it's going to vary on where it comes in. Sometimes it's going to come in, towards the middle of the bar. Other times it's going to come out towards the bottom of the bar. Other times it's going to be, up here near the top of a bar, etc. And through our analysis over the years, we found that there are certain times what we call absorption taking place in the value area itself, okay, which is important to us as a trader. Because if we can identify these areas, right, these value areas where absorption is taking place, they could signal great trading opportunities. Okay, so what we've done is we've taken that analysis, and we've put it into the Orderflow trader software. Okay, so what you're going to do to use it is you're going to go scroll down to the value areas, and you're going to click here, value area absorption. Now, bear in mind, right, there's colors involved here. So a regular bullish value area is going to be green color, right? If the bar is green, value area is going to be green. If it's a red bar, the value area is going to be colored red. However, with absorption, we're trying to make it a little bit, different so it stands out a bit more. And so we've made the bullish value area absorption dark blue. And again, I was trying to find a good color scheme to use for the bearish one. I chose deep pink, but again, you could change it to whatever color, if you don't like pink, say you might get confused or something, you could change it to, I don't know, purple or whatever. So I got dark blue for bullish value area absorption, purple now for bearish. Okay. And then just click apply. Now, one other setting here is the draw mode. Okay, so the value areas, I just have drawing in the individual bar. Now the value area absorption, I have being drawn until tested. And what that means is, so once you have a bullish value area absorption appearing and the next bar doesn't trade back into that value area, then that value area is going to be extended out into the future until the market comes back to that level, just as the bearish value area absorption is going to draw out starting at the bar as long as the next bar doesn't trade back into it. So I'll show you what I mean. And that's important because now, what you're doing is you're identifying when you have absorption for bullish signal, technically it would be distribution for bearish signals. And then you see the market moving away from that. Okay, because if you have a sign of absorption taking place and the market is just staying inside that absorption, well, it could possibly be more absorption, right? Same thing for distribution. Really, what you want to be looking for are those areas where the market is moving away from that absorption. Okay, and you can see right here, right? So again, regular value areas are green for bullish ones, red for bearish. But the absorption that's taking place in the value area is going to be colored blue, or in this case, the purple color. Okay, and again, what you're looking for is not just that the bar has a blue value area or a purple value area. What you want to see is the market starting to move away from it. Okay, so you can see right here, right, bearish one here, right, next bar does not trade back into it. So I know I had a sign of distribution coming in here with what was taking place in this bar, specifically inside the value area, and then the next bar is moving away from that, right? And you see it's a nice drop from, whatever this is, 55, 55, 56, all the way down into the 40s. Then you got a bullish sign back up to that level, and then another bearish sign right here. And like I said, just because you have bullish value area absorption, if the next bar trades into that, that's not the signal that you're looking for. You're looking for it to be trading away from it, not coming back in and testing that for it to be a valid signal. Okay. So again, I don't want to make this about value area. There's a lot of good stuff on value areas. I mean, honestly, most order flow traders are already familiar with value areas. But if you're not, go look up some of the videos on YouTube, Stoudemire, Dalton, and nowadays there's a lot of other guys that do a lot of stuff with value areas. But the point is, once you know that if there's absorption taking place or distribution up here or over here, and then the market's moving away from it, right, that creates opportunity, right? And that's what you want to be looking for as a trader. And again, every bar is going to have a value area, just as every bar has a point of control. What you're looking for are those instances where they actually mean something, okay? Because not every bar's value area is going to be meaning something. What you're looking for are those ones that have deeper meaning, okay? So, this is E-minis. It doesn't matter what market you're looking at, whether you're looking at bonds or euro currency or gold, on a range-based chart, on a tick-based chart, the same concept applies. Okay, people sometimes get sort of lost in analyzing a market, one market, and think, it only works in this market. Order flow works in all markets. Okay, and that's the beauty of order flow, because it's actually the trading that's taking place in the markets. Okay, and markets are fractal in a sense that things happen on a bigger scale, happen on a smaller scale, happen in different markets. All right, because what order flow is the market. All right, so that is the value area absorption, and how to trade it and how to use it. All right, everyone, take care. Bye bye.